Surely by now you've gone to Old Town for the restaurants and the shopping, but have you ever taken an historical or ghost tour of it? They have a lot more to offer than you might realize here, and here with more on their tours and events, Rick Walter, Nancy Tudor, and Charlie Freitas. Glad that you all have joined us today. It's a lot of fun talking about this.
Thanks for having us.
All right, so I'm curious about the history here. How did this, Rick, get started?
Okay.
Why ghost tours in Old Town?
Well, Old Town is one of the oldest communities in the entire United States. It goes back over 4 centuries. I mean, we're talking about Coronado and the Spanish conquistadors. So a lot of people have come and gone in Old Town. Ghost tours are a very logical thing. The number of reports of, events in Old Town, are just, they're countless. So it makes a lot of sense both to do a ghost tour and, of course, to do history tours in the area. What do you folks think?
I wholeheartedly agree. So many people don't know the history of Old Town, and it's just a wonderful opportunity for us to educate the folks who live here, and it's a fascinating history.
What are people looking for in these when they usually come? Are they looking for a particular story to be told, or are they looking for just an experience, get to know a little bit of the history?
People usually come to have a good time. They're visiting, they're having a family reunion. We'll get companies send their employees down there, like on the scavenger hunts. They'll put them in, this bloodthirsty competition with each other in the hunts. But they're looking for a good time. They want us to entertain them. They feel good if they're getting some practical knowledge out of it, where they can go back and say, did you realize Albuquerque was part of the Confederacy in the Civil War? People don't realize. So they get both the entertainment and they get some substance to it.
Yeah, that is neat. Nancy, you're also a guide, so this is for the whole family, right? There's experiences for young kids as well.
Oh yeah, we do our spook troop, which you call up and you make an appointment. It's great for birthday parties or a special occasion. It's for ages of children 6 to 12, and then they have to bring the adults they really like with them. We bring out special equipment for them to use, EMF detectors. They get a guide, they get an assistant. We have the old lanterns. They get to see the EVPs and the little meters. They love it. They run around behind the buildings and into special cracks and corners and ask about all the stories. It's wonderful.
I'm curious, maybe when you think about a ghost tour, you might automatically think this might be a little spooky. Is it work for kids that young?
Oh yeah, the spook troop is especially geared for children of those ages. It's entertainment, but it's not going to be gruesome. Our nighttime ghost tour that's geared a little bit more towards adults, that will have a little bit more detail, and we do ask that if you bring children on that they're more in their teens.
What kind of experience do people usually have? Besides, I mean, obviously you said that they want to come there for having fun. Do people walk away and say, hey, I loved that. I want to come back and do it again?
Yes.
Bring family and friends.
Many repeat customers.
A lot of repeat
all
customers.
The time. All the time.
Charlie, you have an interesting twist on all of this, a pub tour, right? Tell us about that, what it's called.
Well, it's a haunted pub crawl, and it's called Toast to Ghost, and it's the finest in dead entertainment, if you will. What we do is strictly adults, no children allowed. 21 and over, got to bring your ID, and we take you to 4 of the most haunted drinking establishments here in Old Town. It's a 3-hour tour. Designated drivers get a special discount rate along with a small gift. And it's give you a little bit of the history and the mystery of those who died at these locations. You know, saloons in the frontier days were hot spots for murder and things like that. So it's an awful lot of fun. We can't wait to get this thing started, and seats are limited, so give us a call.
Is this a pretty active ghost area? I mean, do you still get stories? People still telling stories about what's happening in all of these establishments, restaurants, historical buildings?
Very much. The Southwest Ghost Hunters Association is still very, very active, and you still get people complaining or rejoicing on the presence of spirits on their premises. In some cases, of course, you wonder, is this just simply for publicity, hoping they'll get more customers in? But it's very, very much an ongoing thing. Charlie, in fact, has been approaching people down there to find out if they've been having some, episodes of their own.
Absolutely. I mean, we're always looking for store owners who have some experiences that perhaps they just moved in and they're experiencing something. So we're going to be interviewing them and expanding the tour. That's the whole idea, is to keep things entertaining for our citizens here in Albuquerque and our guests who come visiting us in the Southwest.
We just have a few seconds left. Tell me how we can get more information.
Okay, we have a website, Tours of Old Town. Our phone number is
246.
827 is my own number. 246-TOUR.
All right, sounds good. And we have more online at krqe.com. Guys, thank you so much.